Alright, fellow zombies, part 2 on this one. I'm going to send the first one over to Artist in Recovery, Daryl, and the second one as well. It's 7:19 in the morning, West Coast time. It's the 31st of January 2024. I've opened up a can of worms on this one. And trying to respond to a video that Artist in Recovery, aka Daryl, was doing concerning about a certain nocturnal visitation that was freaking him out a little bit. I'd like to try to reassure the guy, look, don't be afraid of the damn thing. Don't. Sure, it's strange, and sure, your body and your soul are freaking out a little bit because you don't understand it. That's the fear factor kicking in. Me, on the other hand, I'd love to have a spiritual conversation with these guys. You know, losing family members left and right pisses me off a great deal. But not having a conversation with the other side just to find a little intel here. Reasons why. God can only give me that information, and only if I had to die and go up to heaven to get that information. And then it's a one way trip. It's not coming back here with the information. So that's not really needed at this point over here. But what could be suggestible to the boss man upstairs if I had a conversation, just even a brief one, with the angel on this one. I mean, if he actually did visit Ma, why didn't he talk to me or David about it? Spoke to us in our dreams. Or maybe a physical manifestation of sorts, just to reassure us that things are going to be okay or something like that. I didn't pay attention to what Ma was saying in the first place. I wish I had. She had already been alerted that she was going to be, talking to people, and David had already been listening to this, and he couldn't make heads or tails out of the whole damn thing. To have that kind of visitation right now in my own home, I think I'd be asking questions concerning about Ma and Dave. And if he was here, probably watching and observing silently as they always do. Why Dave? Why this 60 year cutoff on the Cameron line? Why do I have to fear this thing? Why why did God keep me on earth? I know Dave wanted me and Ma wanted me. Maybe that was enough for God to say, okay, I can deal with that one. That would be relatable to the letter. That would make sense. But David, very quickly, I would probably tell him, look, darn sure I was going to be doing my best to do a caregiving bit on him just to keep him alive. You know that. Were you there for him? Was Ma there for him? Did they both make it? I miss my family. I miss a lot of people that have passed beyond that I cared greatly and not quite sure how to deal with the rest of it. How am I supposed to deal with it? I'm still trying to deal with it a minute at a time and an hour at a time, sometimes a day at a time if I'm lucky. I screwed up a birthday by crying my eyeballs up, and the next day, the day prior to that, and the day prior to that, I was an emotional wreck, just pouring it all out. And I tried to salvage the day before my birthday just to feel something positive about it so I didn't have to go nuts over it. I just wanted to get the day done and over with on my birthday. I don't want to worry about this damn time limit. I want to get things done if I can. If I still got the time for it. I know only God can tell me that one. Why didn't you talk to me and Dave about Ma's passage? Gave us a heads up so we didn't have to freak out as much. Is that part of the plan always? Shock value? I'm supposed to keep the emotional moleskin on my damn soul at this point over here to keep the feelings down? Is that how it goes, being an unemotional robot? I'm freaking, I'm crying my eyeballs out left and right. There's no mortal counselor out there who can actually tell me what I need to hear. Except be a parrot all the time. Or a mockingbird. That's all I ever... Yeah, that's all I need. But I know the question is going to be, what do you want? It's like struggling with the right question, trying to get to this particular question, ask it out directly, and blurt the thing out. Besides the usual why that's already been peppered to God all the time. Who comes out with the because? I know there may be people out there freaking and yelling at them, saying, that's not good enough. We want more. No, what you want is your loved ones to be restored, and it's their time to come. What you understand is part of the plan. But we don't want to know the plan. We don't want to understand. We want the plan at all. We just want to live. Here's a question. Do I want to live? Yeah, I want to live. But I've been through the process before and it scared the living crap out of me. Where the hell were you guys? Where were you guys? Probably would have assured me throughout the process, going up and just being turned back and hadn't been counseled. It would have been nice to get a post passage. I don't know what the hell I would call it. Is there is any words about it concerning about a meeting between man and a celestial body of trying to phase me back into regular reality so I didn't have to be a regular asshole or whatever I was not supposed to be. I don't know. Was I supposed to be that way growing up? Was I? Hid from people, hid from anybody, used imagination like crazy, but then utilize it enough anyway. Read, stacked my head in books and read like crazy. Hid from people, hid from life, hid from anything and everything. Had to keep the emotional moleskin on because I had to please everybody else and be in pain all the damn time. Be angry all the time. Be frustrated all the damn time. Be like a guy who's just lost his mind and everything else that mattered to him. All the way up until now. I deal with the mourning. I deal with the grieving. I deal with the emotions that are still going through me these days. I know there seems to be temporary chemical fixes out there. Mood enhancers, stabilizers, blood pressure medications out there. Something that would alleviate me so I could feel better and smile like the rest of them. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm a miserable, sorry son of a bitch right now. I am an angry person. I'm frustrated. I'm terrified. I've been through the process. I don't like it. I don't want to be someone else's pet project of trying to make me into a happier person. I'm not. I lost a lot of people I cared about, including very special people in my life in the last 10 years, and I am not over it until I'm dead. And not until I'm reunited. Maybe, if it's going to be God's will on that one or not. If I get images or if I get feelings or if I get something that tells me that they mattered a great deal in my life, I mattered a great deal to them. It may make me cry like crazy. I'll deal with the crying. I'll deal with the emotional turmoil. If a damn near puts me into a damn heart attack, okay, fine. I'm not gonna like the pain, but I'm gonna be dealing with that. Probably a torn blood vessel in my heart, and it's gonna kill me. Wouldn't put it past me for having a strained heart system. All the shit I've been putting it through. And over the last 10 years of tearing myself apart, I mean, I'm now feeling all the loss from everybody else, mostly from Dave, Maud, my dog, and Dee. And I'm worrying about my own dog's passing, and she's still alive, but she's getting close to it. So, hope you guys don't mind upstairs that I'm still going through this mess, and I guess I'm getting myself ready for the big kickoff. I'll probably get into a crying fit so damn hard and so damn strong that I'm going to just burst the vessel and just die instantly. And watch my dog will be there and just either die with me or slowly die off in loneliness. And I don't think I could deal with that one either. I don't think I could deal with her passing before me or even after me. I'm going to have to deal with that, aren't I? Not looking forward to life or making plans of going out in the world and exploring and seeking and dealing with stuff, you know? No. I'm going to be enclosed in a room and entombed in it. And still feeling the grief and mourning is kicking my ass left and right. Who knows? I'll probably end up as a ghost haunting this damn place. There's not much to haunt anyway. There isn't. Maybe I won't. I know after a while that when my grandmother died, the room that she stayed in as an invalid, well, I guess she was still hanging around for a time until we got settled down, and then she passed on because it was said by Ma and Dave. Mostly I heard through Dave on that one. Grandma hung around. But you know what pissed me off at that particular situation here? Grandma didn't say hello. Aunt May said hello 6 months later in a dream that tore my ass apart. But Grandma couldn't do that? Good Lord, woman. I know an eagle at work saying, "What? Wait. I thought I was special." I really must have been out of my damn mind. I had to have been. I had to have been. Putting myself through that situation, that head knocker. What? Oh. And I suppose this is going to be the normal conversation between God and the angels and the human beings down here about all this damn speculation and rumination and trying to find or trying to do something to analyze it with. You know, I know I kept telling God I'm a full of an idiot. Maybe I am. Maybe I am a full of an idiot. Maybe I don't know my ass from a hot rock. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. I don't know my ass from a hot rock. But the one thing I can also tell you is that I know that ideal I struggle. I'm moving. I'm trying to do the best I can for right now. It's not that easy, but you know, shit happens. I suppose God will probably say the same thing to me too through his angels. I don't know how to tell people if they're going to get haunted or not. I mean, hell, I'd like to have been haunted. You know, maybe there was the spirits of Ma or Dave still hanging around, and maybe my relatives hanging around, and maybe my dogs. At least something that tells me that they would have mattered in my lifetime. You know, they mattered in my lifetime, yeah. What? In the afterlife, would they still be hanging around? I haven't talked much about my dogs, and it hurts like hell. One particular animal, the last one, had passed on me. My brother and I couldn't help him. We couldn't till the nearly last day, and had to put his body under, but his soul was under so much torment. It just left the body going crazy and screaming out loud. I've never heard a dog like that before. And there was no way we could have paid for it until we actually had David's social security check coming in to help pay for the damn visit and cremation. Yeah, inconsolable was. I mean, we had one dog trying to be split apart between two guys going crazy, and she was going nuts at the same time. She was. And she still grieves. I know, I catch her from time to time. So she's mourning David, she's mourning little boy, she's mourning a lot of people that she's missed. You, get off. Damn bug. You know, I told artists in recovery about the attack of the killer roaches I've been having. These guys keep disappearing and running around all over the damn place. They're pissing me off half the time anyway. What I miss is seeing my family. I've had aunts, uncles, maybe a couple of cousins that passed by, but mostly dogs. I've had friends. And I remember them. I may not get their names right, but I remember them. And they mattered a damn thing to me. Today's a date where I guess it's memories that are going to be haunting me to one. Around 1 o'clock, I get to do a Zoom with a therapist again. I don't know how the hell I'm going to be able to explain this shit to her. I really don't. I'm trying to deal, I'm trying to cope, I'm trying to function. And it ain't easy. I struggle, I survive. That's what I do. But there had been times I kept thinking about, and it still scared the crap out of me. Kept thinking about suicide. God doesn't like it. I know in the scriptures and the passages we keep saying that God doesn't like this kind of crap. I know He doesn't. We can pick up the most random or pity-ante thing, and it still becomes the most major thing for us, and we just off ourselves. I know I'm fearful and I'm terrified about the damn process in the first place because I don't want to go through the damn shit. You don't know how it feels unless you've gone through it once and you came back to life. Adults, one thing, but a kid, you're dealing with that memory and that feeling for a hell of a long while that my body just decided to shut everything. Excuse me one second. Yeah, I know. I gotta see the old mortal corpse in this one here. That is the sawbones. Pill pushers. I got to deal with the Dr. Frankensteins. See how their creation is doing. Urgh. I know I lost track on this one. I was on a roll, coughed, and lost track on this one. And I was talking about suicide. I was talking about how a 4-year-old point of view of life and death can change throughout his lifetime. And then at this point in life, so scared shitless about dealing with death, and I don't want to deal with this, and I'm having a hard time dealing with life because it is life as it is right now. Functioning, surviving, and not smiling as much. Not being happy, jolly like everybody else would want me to be. And I'm sorry, I'm not that way right now. Some occasions I can be, and other times I'm not. I'm just not the kind of person that they expect me to be. I keep getting suggestions of things they would want me to do. I know they care. Problem is, I'm looking at the stuff and I'm thinking, are you sure about this? Then I look at it and like, okay, thank you for the suggestion, but I don't think so. Just to be nice, kind, and polite about it. And neighborly. For the rest of it, I'm surviving right now as it is. I'm not going to be expanding into someone else's, well, what if you could do this because you have this? I'm like, no. But you could be. I'm not. I'm not what you expect. I'm not what you think I should be. I am what I am. I deal with what is right now. I deal with my emotional instability. I'm dealing with loss and grieving left and right. I get triggered, and I get depressed. I cry. I mourn, and I feel like I want to cancel appointments left and right this week. Which is going to be putting me back in my damn health situation, but I don't think like I have any choice at this point. I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, you're going to be asking me, why am I getting my ass kicked at this point? Because I don't want to deal with things right now as it is. I'm feeling the slide. Okay? I'm feeling the slide that I just don't want to deal with anything right now. I am stressing myself out a great deal. It ain't cool. It's not needed. It's not necessary. But I'm still tearing myself apart over this damn thing. And I make the unwisest decisions possible. My mother, my brother would be pissed off at me. But I'm dealing with it anyway. If I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. I don't know what else I would say. For even one particular person, I'm just not able to do it. And I'm sorry. But I have to recancel. I have to cancel out an appointment if I can. Even for today. Even for today. I'll send her a copy of the video, but it's the only thing I can do right now. I'm not having it. I have to. I'm feeling so damn stressed out right now, it's not even funny. I'm sorry, I'm just emotionally not ready for this. I'm making decisions right now. I'm going to kick myself in the ass on this damn thing. And basically, I'm going to kill myself in this way because I am not taking care of my body the way it should be. I'm not monitoring my blood pressure or blood sugar as I should. My heart's probably going to be racing out there to kill me. I probably have some fat globules somewhere out there ready to cause issues with my body. Maybe there's going to be some clotting happening at this point. Maybe there's something happening in the colon that I'm not willing to deal with, and it's just going to come out there and kick me in the ass. Maybe there's a form of cancer out there, or some medical condition I hadn't had is really about to take my life right now. And if that's the case, then I'm going to get killed. And I probably committed suicide because I didn't check my doctor's appointments on this one. So yeah, depression really does form something on me at this point. Shit. You can't book a specialist for this process. I'm kicking myself in this ass. I should be taking care of myself more and more about it. Neuropathy, pains. I know. I'm wasting time on this damn shit. I'm just gonna kick myself in the ass of this damn shit. I mean, come on. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm doing a torture on myself on this one. Let me guess, back in March, right? March 5th. March 5th. I gotta get there early enough for that one. I'm driving my doc crazy. It's not him, it's me. I've had this lifelong shit going on in my life. And I'm not looking forward to this damn shit. I'm turning this one off right now. I'm just having that kind of a day this morning.